When science goes too far, we're there to carry it a little further. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching... Ah, you've been on the tour before. Vote for a category to get us started. Ideally, something everyone knows a little bit about. Which position in the human centipede would each of you be? Also, we're sorry. So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see that data. Let's look at those votes. Take away the outliers. That's our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whenever your answers match the group, whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're a healthy snack. The only winning move is not to play. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. Way to go. You get the horrible, horrible bronze medal. Ooh, still no role for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. This feels right. You get the role and some science pellets. Here's our lineup. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the winning test subject. Okay, moving on to the next experiment. Which Harry Potter classification fits each of you best? Okay, make those matches. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see what everyone picked. Woohoo! You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. To break this tie. In a dangerous situation, who would assume leadership? Vote on your devices now. The winning subject gets the role. In science, we call that a shutout. And this roll comes with some science pellets. Yippee! Hooray! That's the lineup. Oh, and you? You are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. Your roles tell me that you're polar opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. Your friends are in charge of preparing a high school dance. What job do you take? I want both of you to write an answer that really plays up the characteristic above you. Your peers will decide whose answer fits the best. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. And there you have it. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. You're turned 10 years old again for one day. What do? Type an answer on your device. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. The data has spoken. All right, pick your final category. Sesame Street character fits each of you best? Don't overthink this. Let's see where we landed. Woohoo! Yeah. I love you, Big Bird. Wanted. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role should go to our mysterious test subject. Do you think they were just being nice? I'll always wonder. Here's where we landed. One last thing before we end the experiment. Let's see if we can draw any more conclusions from your roles. You guys, your roles tell me you share a common characteristic. I can't stand not knowing who's better. You're hired as a clown for a birthday. How do you entertain the kids? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. There it is. Vote on your devices now. No clear winner there. Let's go with what the supercomputer predicted and give it to you. You guys, your roles tell me you share a common personality trait, which is cute and all, but there can be only one. What's the best toy to get with a fast food kids meal? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. experiment's complete. Allow me to present your final roles, determined by everything your fellow guinea pig said about you. And our winning lab rat with the most total science pellets is... Give me a category to start us off. Ideally, something everybody knows a little bit about. If you were a Bruce Willis, which Bruce Willis would you be? Assign those roles. Let's find out who you are. Hooray! Aren't we all, though? If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Who's more likely to walk around barefoot? Vote on your devices now. Whoever wins gets the role. Makes sense to me. Acing this test definitely deserves some science pellets. Just don't spoil your dinner. Ooh, a tie. Let's break it. What would it take to get you to throw this game? Write your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the frog always wants to get dissected? That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. I love results. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. Wow, it's amazing your career survived this. You were the only one who believed in you, and somehow that was enough. Here's where we ended up, and here's everyone's science pellets. Just a reminder, I'll reward you with pellets when your answers match the group, or when you do the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the Lab Rat of the Month. Give me another category. What nickname should each of you have for the rest of your friendship? Let the truth-telling begin. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the role you're sure you're right about. Let's see who's who. Last one picked for a role, huh? We've all been there. I've got a Plan B role that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which role fits our neglected subject the best. At least you got something. All right, we've got our lineup. And real quick, you are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, so let's see if I can do anything with the data we have so far. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. While meeting your partner's parents, you recognize them from America's Most Wanted. What do? I want both of you to write an answer that matches the trait above you. The rest of you will decide who wins. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. That settles that. You two, your roles tell me you've got something in common. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. Your family is having a really heated debate at dinner. How do you diffuse the tension? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. Just as I hypothesized. Okay, what will our last category be? If you had the hero tied up, what would you say to them? Assign those roles. Let's see that data. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. I may be crazy, but I think both of you deserve this role. Let's just make it 2 roles. Don't be shy. If you've got an opinion, speak up. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. Here's how it all shook out. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see what else we can determine from your roles. I can tell from your roles, you two are complete opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. You get to write the first message to newly discovered alien life. What do you say? Enter your answer on your device. There you go. Vote on your devices now. All tied up. Honestly, the paperwork will be a lot easier if we just go with you. You two. Your rules tell me you share a common characteristic. Which is cute and all, but there can be only one. What homemade trap would you prepare for a pair of bumbling burglars? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. This is what we got. Vote on your devices now. Ooh, too close to call. Our extensive background research says the real winner is you. That's all the data I needed. Get ready for your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And our lab rat of the month with the most total science pellets is...
Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or Dottie, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. I'm here to guide you through if you'd like. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage. By my calculations, you will have 18 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. Welcome to the extraction room. Since you were the one to push the button, whom will you isolate? There's still a lot of time left. Are you absolutely sure you got this right? Now the non-isolated members shall vote. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If any... The vote passed!
Shoot.